Derrick Henry, touchdown Derrick Henry.
Bro, the NFL is rigged, bro.
But, great win, great team win. It's pretty lucky, though. I'm pretty surprised.
Mohammed Boom thinks he's going to win this week. But we got to show him that we're boss. This is our final game of the season. We have to win. If we win this, we're the champions. Waiver Wire Breakdown Week 17 Ultimate Fantasy Football Hub. Waiver Wire Report. First of all, comeback season drops Tyrod Taylor, picks up Dylan Sampson. Pretty smart pickup. We know he's going to be getting out more carries this year for the rest of the season, aka one more week technically. Well, next week's week 18, but usually we don't have that. This year only goes to 17, so it's the final week. Then we have Osama bin Destiny, add Taysom Hill, $5, dropped Garrett Wilson. I mean, goodness me. This man was talking so high all season long of Garrett Wilson, and he drops him on waivers. But I mean, does he really have a choice, ladies and gentlemen? He needs players for this week's match. We'll see how he plays. You never really know. Next, Mike Gesicki, added from waivers from Gallardo, and he dropped Isaiah Likely. I understand it. It makes a lot of sense. But we'll see what happens there. Next, Team Gallardo added Chris Rodriguez Jr. I think he's actually getting a lot of carries. It's actually not a bad pickup from him at all. And then dropped the Shaheed. Honestly, I don't really get it, but I mean, goodness me. We'll see how he does there. Next, we have Prince Gruber dropped Chiefs defense and picked up Parker Washington for $2. Most of these pickups are $0 because I mean, just people don't have fab anymore. It's always been in trades and everything. Next, Team Terry picked up Chig. Oh, I don't even want to pronounce the name. He's the tight end for the tight ends and dropped Mason Taylor, which, I mean, is reasonable. I mean, he's okay. Next, Omarito added Trey Tucker. And then dropped John Mechie the third. Then Omarito dropped the Jaguars defense and added the Lions defense for $0. And then Team Gallardo, this is a trail waiver wire move. I don't get this. He added Ezekiel Elliott for $0. Are we serious? Genuinely, I don't get this. I don't get it. This has gotta be a troll. Oh my goodness. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Week 17 waiver wire report. See you next week. Peace. Team Power Nation. We play Boom this week in the championship. We've been working towards this all season long. It's time to show what we are. Here we are. We need to win this game. And we're going to do it. Till then, Dak's about to play. Till then, talk to y'all after Dak plays. Till then, Team Power Nation, out.
Week 17, guys. It's a championship. We've had an outstanding run. We've had doubts. We had haters. We've conquered our haters. We've made friendships. This season has been a roller coaster, ups and downs. It's just been great. But, I got a couple words for you, Sam. Destiny calls. As simple as that. You are a corrupt person. You are an injury taker. I've had 2 key players. My best wide receiver, Garrett Wilson. My running back 2, Quinshon Judkins, taken out by Sam. But it's all good, bro. You know why? Because the light will always shine in the dark, no matter what. It's simple as that. I don't want to say too much, I picked up DJ Moore last week. I'm going to start him. He's ready to go. I picked up Colson Loveland a couple weeks ago. He's been my tight end for the entire time. Zach Ertz, I can't forget that guy too. Sam took him out for a season. My third best player, Kaimi Fairbairn, my kicker. He got my back too. All all these players, bro. We have hope on our team. We have destiny on our side. I'm gonna take this home. Oumarito, he was the player that everyone's saying he was gonna win. I won. Team Hoggle, the entire league was saying he was gonna win. I won. Sam, everyone's saying he's gonna win. Am I gonna repeat it? We'll find out Saturday.
What up, Dingo Nation? Great win last week against. Great win like last week against Oumarito. You know, came out there, we showed them Oumarito. Me and Oumarito showed the league why we're the two best teams in the league. Even though we don't have the talent, I feel like we have our moments. You know, we showed out, we came up. I would say that with our performance, me and Oumarito both entered at least top 7 managers in this league. But I'm not here to talk about that. We play Hoggle for the 3rd place match this week, all right? We have some Christmas games. David Montgomery, you know, just does the regular David Montgomery bullshit, you know. But we had some okay performances. George Pickens with 11 points. Would always want more, but, you know, can't be too greedy. It's just, you know, let's just go out there. Let's get that 3rd place, all right? Let's show teams, because, like, bro, like, shit don't make no sense anymore, to be honest. Like, let's just go out there. Let's show them who we are. Let's show them what we're made of. And, you know, I'm focused on the draft next year already. I mean, regardless if I win this matchup, if I lose the matchup, I know I am top 3. I know I deserve my 3rd. I actually deserve that 1st place or that 2nd place, depending on how well Team Destiny plays today, or the Team Destiny plays this week. But yeah, I'm just grateful to be in this league, grateful to be surrounded with such great freak athletes. And you know, I just want y'all to go out there, ball off of me, you know, go crazy, and go out.
Yo, Team Oumarito Nation, it's Oumar here. Yeah, long season, tough season. You know, nothing left really. Just thinking about next season, to be honest with you. Long season, just getting my players some burn. Guys that usually don't play in some minutes, you know. This game, win or loss, I really don't care, to be honest. But I'm really focused on next season, getting ready to, you know, my draft board and everything, just looking ahead, you know, just focusing on basketball right now, fantasy basketball right now. So, you know, it was a long season, fun season as well. A lot of upsets, a lot of tough losses at the start of the season. I wish we would have started how we ended off the season, but I'm proud of my boys. They did what they needed to do, and they got us to the playoffs at least. And, you know, I'm excited for next season. Hopefully I can get that chip or a higher playoff spot next season. And I'm excited to see who does the dare, low-key. But, yeah, Team Oumarito Nation, Oumar signing out.
Champ Patty will be back next year. Everybody needs to know that. Next year will be 2024 Team Terry. And we had an off year. That's things happen. But next year I'll be back even better and stronger. And that's what I plan on doing. But it starts here this week, getting a win, and going into next season with some momentum and a good start. All right, Team Terry.
All right, and that's the end of the campaign for Team Hoggle for the 25-26 season. But it was a good run. We had great moments this season. But now it's time to get back to work. It's off season. We're going to be getting ready for next season. Let's do it.
We play Allen this week. This is going to be a tough matchup. He has a nice team. We already had a few players play for us. Brandon Aubrey kicked it off, did his job, I'll say, and a few other players. Troy Franklin, he was all right. But we a team. We just got our first win last week over in a month. We're not doing the punishment, so I'm happy about that. And I told y'all, as a random defending champion, you're never going to see a manager like me doing a punishment, because even though the team might not be having a good season stuff, I'm good enough to know when I'm supposed to win. And last week, with the punishment on the line, loser of that matchup would do the punishment, because
ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a matchup breakdown. Now, I was an idiot and didn't record this till the very last minute. So, this is filmed on Friday. So, first few games have been played. We have Osama bin Destiny versus Team Pirates. We're gonna really see if Osama bin Destiny's Destiny, whatever. Team Pirates didn't have a good performance from Jameer Gibbs at all. Amon St. Brown had a pretty decent performance, but it wasn't his projected. Cortland Sutton underperformed by about half compared to what his projected was. Projections mean nothing in fantasy football. They're an estimate of what players can do, but it doesn't mean that's actually what they're going to do. Now, we have some favorable matchups here. We can see Tyron Tracy's playing against Las Vegas. The Giants defense is playing against Las Vegas. And Jawan Johnson is playing against Tennessee. So, Jawan Johnson could get touchdowns. We really don't know. Right now, it's projected that Team Pirates is going to win, but that really doesn't mean anything. This is a championship game. Both teams really want this win, but we'll see what ultimately happens in this. But next matchup, we have Puka Nacua versus Team Hoggle. Team Hoggle's doing really good this week. You have the Vikings defense go freaking. Hold on, let me adjust my thing. Vikings defense went crazy for him, scoring 22 fantasy points. He's projected 152, Dingo 110. I think Team Hoggle's going to win the third place matchup. I really do. This is just how, I just don't see it, bro. I just don't see it. How many can win this one? But maybe that's just me. Next matchup, we have the fifth place game, which is Jude's scary team versus Almerito. Jude has a few really tough matchups that he's going up against with his players. This is ultimately, I think Almerito is going to win this one. And I'm a big Jude fan personally, to be honestly biased, but Almerito, wants to get a few more wins before the season ends, which is understandable. He just couldn't get to the next round of the playoffs, get to the semis. So we'll see. Honestly, I don't know if I see a path for Jude to win this. Maybe Trey T.R. has another incredible game. Maybe then he'll get bailed out, but we'll see how Saquon does, how Kyron does. I don't know. Next, we have Team Terry versus comeback season. Oumar has been one of the worst head coaches ever in the league's history. I don't even know if this dude's won a single game. I mean, goodness me. This dude does not have a winning method of coaching his players. Whatever he does isn't working. We see Terry McMillan have a pretty good performance here. We're going to see how Terry McMillan does. But Baker Mayfield, James Cook, Tony Pollard, Nico Collins, Terry McLaurin, Victoria McMillan. This is a team that, was a champion last year. Now he's fighting for the 7th place. So he doesn't have to do the deal, but we ultimately don't know how this is going to go. Next matchup, we have, honestly, Team Terry, I think, is going to win this one, by the way. Next matchup, we have Team 240 Lions Dens versus Team Grotto. Honestly, Team Grotto should be doing the deal right now. His team is actually trash. But he found a way. I don't really know how to explain it, but he found a way that he didn't have to do the deal. I'm shocked. And wow. I think 240 Lions Den is winning this game. I'm going to be honest. He somehow avoided doing the dare. But I don't know. See what happens in that game. Final game is for 12th place. Buckees versus Prince Gruber. I think Prince Gruber is winning this game. I think Buckees is losing. I really don't see a path where, Buckees can win this. Maybe Jonathan Taylor will actually not be watched this game. Wardell Iverson has a great matchup against Vegas. So, we'll see how that goes. Final thing, I'm going to mention this again. championship game. We are monitoring this game. This is a game for the season. Whoever wins this game is the champion this year. First year we've documented the league. Hope you have been watching. And, we'll see what happens in this game. Two teams, we've been fighting for it all season long, and they're final here, both of them. We'll see how they perform. We'll see how they do. But we don't ultimately know how this is going to go. But until then, that's my matchup breakdowns. I'll see y'all for the nightly recap on Sunday night. Until then, see ya. Final matchup breakdown of the season, man. See y'all next year. Peace. Dak finished playing. Good game. He played well. We'll see how Jameer Gibbs and Oumar do. But we'll see what happens there. Till then, out. Jameer Gibbs had 6 fantasy points, and Oumar had 14.8. We cannot be doing this right now, bro. We can't. I'm going to give a speech to my players real quick. This is supposed to be the year. I did not make these trades, these roster moves, these decisions to not get first place. We need to pressure the quarterback. That's the first thing we need to do on defense. We got to pressure the quarterback. Jalen Hurts cannot have all this time to throw the football. That cannot happen. My defense needs to go off. We're going to blitz it. We're going to pressure the quarterback. That's the first thing. And then with Bijan, here's the plan. We need to apply pressure to Bijan so he can't go crazy. We need to have a good run defense. We need to make sure there's not any gaps open. If we got to run zone for that, we got to do that. It's just that simple. I have my play sheet right here that we're going to use to hopefully win. But we need JSN. JSN needs to get open, okay? Oumar showed that he's our wide receiver too. Can't deny that. Jameer Gibbs didn't improve his point today. He didn't do that great. I think it was just not as a good game. So, we need to win. I have not built this roster to use. We gotta pressure the quarterback. We did not go all the way to the championship game just to use. I'm sorry, we didn't. We gotta play football. The game of football. I need Juwan Johnson to go off. Bowers is out this week, unfortunately. So Juwan Johnson's got to step up. Our defense has to play great. Great. We need to play great. There needs to be perfection the rest of the week. We need to not allow him to get open. We need to not allow him to get points. That's just the point. So we're going to play defense. We're going to pressure that quarterback. That's what we're going to do. We're going to pressure the quarterback. We're going to show Muhammad his team isn't destiny. It's not. Okay? We're going to pressure him. We're going to make sure he pays. We do not get to this position to use. We need to win. And we're going to win. Win, win, win. We're not using this. So let's go out there Saturday and Sunday and Monday until Tuesday and play a game of football. We can win this game and we can be the champions. I need you to play your heart out, guys. I need you to play your heart out. It's that simple. So until then, that's it. Team Pirate Nation, let's freaking win this game and let's be the champions. Because I did not get this roster just to use in the finals. Until then, see you Sunday, see you Saturday. Team Pirate Nation out.